Now, because I know that cosecant is the reciprocal of sine, I'm going to actually graph the sine graph first and use that to guide my cosecant graph. So, starting like normal, I notice that my graph is positive, so it's right side up. It's got an amplitude of 5. The period is 2 pi divided by b, where b is the coefficient of x, so 2 pi divided by 2 is pi. Then, what I like to do is take that period and divide it up into 4 parts. So pi divided by 4 is pi fourths. Then I figure out where my phase shift is, where I want to start, and it's been shifted to the left pi thirds. So I'm going to start at negative pi thirds. So if I start at negative pi thirds, and I have to keep adding pi fourths, kind of like to get a common denominator. So common denominator of 12, so this is negative 4 pi twelfths, and this is 3 pi twelfths. So if I start at negative 4 pi twelfths, and I keep adding 3 pi twelfths, so negative 4 plus 3 will be negative 1 pi twelfths, plus another 3 will be 2 pi twelfths, then 5 pi twelfths, then 8 pi twelfths. So just adding 3's to the top until I have my 1, 2, 3, 4 important points after the first one. So I can simplify them later. I just like to keep that common denominator to make my head hurt less. So started out with negative 4 pi twelfths and just kept adding the 3 pi twelfths until I got the full period. So it's a sine graph that I'm graphing first, and sine starts in the middle, and it's going right side up, so I'm going to go up first. My amplitude is 5, so I'm going to call that 5, I'm going to call that minus 5. So starting at the middle, I'm going to go up, back to the middle, down, whoops, I missed. Doesn't have to hit the origin. The first important point was this one, so that's up at negative pi twelfths, back to the middle at 2 pi twelfths, down at 5 pi twelfths, back to the middle at 8 pi twelfths. It didn't go through the origin. I accidentally hit it the first time. So, middle, up, middle, down, middle. And there's sine, but remember I originally wanted to graph cosecant. So I know, because cosecant is the reciprocal of sine, anywhere where the sine is 0, the cosecant is going to blow up. That's why anywhere where the sine is 0, I'm going to have asymptotes. So draw your asymptotes where the sine is 0, and then the cosecant graph just bounces off the bumps of the sine. So they look like little parabolas. They're not, but they look like little parabolas bouncing off the bumps of the sine between the asymptotes there. So there's one period of the cosecant graph. And there it is.